What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DESJBW. In today's video we are going to be doing a New Year's cleaning motivation video. I know you guys really enjoyed my last cleaning motivation video, so I decided I would go ahead and give you guys one for 2023. In this video, I am going to be focusing on the front of my home and really cleaning things that I wouldn't typically clean, like my junk drawers, my oven, vacuuming the dust off of the blinds and things of that nature. So if you guys are still needing to clean your home for the new year, I know I'm a little bit late. It is, well into January, but if you guys are running a little bit behind with your New Year's cleaning, just like me, go ahead and turn this video on, clean up with me, and let's get into it. Alright, you guys, so hopping right into today's video, the first thing that I'm going to be doing to prepare my home for this new year is taking down my Christmas tree. Of course, I actually did take my Christmas tree down before the new year this year, so I'm very proud of myself. Unfortunately, you guys are just getting this video a little bit later into January, but yeah, we did make sure we got the Christmas tree taken down before the new year. So I always try to make sure that my Christmas tree and all my Christmas decor is down before the first of the year. That way it will feel like a whole new year in my home and I won't feel like I'm just stuck in that like holiday era. So here I'm going in and packaging up all of my decor and everything like that. I know I didn't do a deep cleaning and like decorating for winter video, but if you guys want to see how I decorated, just check it out in a vlog. So right here, it's the end of an era, girl. We taking down a tree. That was the first thing to go. Of course, I'm short, so my boyfriend had to like take it down and put it in the box, but it got taken down. So that was the first thing we're gonna do. And then after I'm finished up with that, we're gonna go ahead and move into a day one of cleaning. I do say day one because y'all, this was like a 3-day process. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put away the dishes that I did the night before. I am gonna go ahead and organize everything in the cabinets. As y'all can see here, I want to make sure that I leave my home very organized for the new year so that I know exactly where everything is. As y'all can see, the cabinet right here does need a little bit of work, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all these dishes away before I move into really deep cleaning my house. Today I tried to focus on like deep cleaning the front kitchen and organizing like all the drawers in the front of the home. I tried to do this like day by day, y'all, so y'all will see, but this is the first step of the process. After I'm finished up, we're gonna go into these counters. So y'all know I love my Method products. I'm gonna be starting off with the daily granite cleaner and just cleaning off my granite countertops. This is a very high traffic area for my home. Like, we sit here to eat, we sit here and converse, and just we're always right here, so it does tend to get a little sticky, a little icky throughout the week, and we just want to make sure that all of that is getting clean before I try to actually go in and like polish everything. So as y'all can see, I'm going to be moving stuff around and just spraying the countertops. I do let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes on the counters, and then I go in and just clean them off with paper towel, of course. So after I'm finished up, like I said, I do want to polish them as well, so we're going to use the Method granite polish and just spray this all over all of the granite countertops. Again, I do let it sit for about maybe like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I do go in and wipe it off with paper towel. I'm actually a big fan of this Method product, y'all. It leaves the granite super shiny, super clean, so if y'all haven't checked it out, make sure y'all check it out. Now we're gonna go into cleaning out my appliances. So the first thing we're gonna be cleaning is the microwaves. This microwave in particular is a mess, child. Please don't ask me how I got like this. I really don't know. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm being realistic with y'all. Like, this stuff really needed to be clean. And yes, I do have 2 microwaves. We have 2 of them because this one right here stopped working for a period of time. It works now, but the other one we ended up getting and we just didn't have anything else to do with it, so we just left it. But as y'all can see, this one we got super clean. Now I'm gonna go in. I had let that heavy duty degreaser sit on this microwave because y'all can see it was filthy. So after I cleaned out the other microwave, everything had loosened up and we just wiped everything out. Now I'm gonna be going in and doing the same thing with the stove top. I'm gonna be taking out all these burners and whatever the little pieces underneath are called. What are they called? Drip pans, whatever, child. I actually had to order some more of those, so y'all won't be seeing me like cleaning those or anything in this video because they're like ruined, like there's no coming back from how they look. But for the actual stove top, I just sprayed it out with that same heavy duty degreaser and then went in and wiped it down. Now I'm going to be opening up, yes, opening up the stove top. If you do not know you can open your stove top, you can open it, and you want to make sure you're cleaning under there, because if you don't, girl, it's going to look like mine. So I'm going to be starting off with this cleaning vinegar. I will try to leave this down below for you guys. This is a really nice product and it works really good for like really dirty, grimy areas. So I sprayed that on the really dirty areas. I let it sit for a while, and then I took one of my brand new clean edge brushes. I get a lot of these from like wig sponsorships, and I just really went in and like cleaned that grime out. As you guys can see, it lifted up very well and it got pretty clean, so I wasn't mad at it. But there was this one spot in particular that was giving me a lot of trouble, so I did try to go in with some soap as well and just clean that out, and it did actually help. So I made sure that the stove top was cleaned off, and then once we're finished up with that, your girl actually got some Amazon packages in. So y'all know what they be saying. New year, new me, new year, new me. So your girl was on that new year, new me train, and she said she wanted to keep her home organized this year. So I hopped on Amazon and I bought me a bunch of stuff to just make my kitchen organized and aesthetically pleasing, of course. So these little wood pieces right here, those are actually risers for these little seasoning jars that I got. As y'all can see here, they come with this really pretty like bamboo top, and then it's a clear bottle, so it's just very aesthetically pleasing. And then I did also order little stickers to be able to like have everything, you know, labeled. I also ordered some new silverware, which is actually black and aesthetic, and I did of course buy the little bamboo organizer that you guys saw. So right here I am going in and just taking all the tops and the little plastic pieces off of these jars, that way I can go ahead and put them in the dishwasher. And then I'm going to be opening up all of the new utensils, as you guys can see, and putting those in the dishwasher as well. I did initially start putting them at the bottom, and then I realized that I wanted to put them at the top, so that's why y'all see me moving them here. And then after I had all of this stuff in the dishwasher going, I decided I would go ahead and move into organizing the silverware drawer. So right here, as you guys can see, I have these little like acrylic organizers. They're like plastic, but I just didn't like them. Like I felt like they didn't fit my aesthetic, and it was organized but it was still a mess, as you guys can see. So as y'all saw, I did buy that new bamboo organizer. Before I put that in there, I did want to go in and like vacuum out the drawer just in case there was any extra like dust or debris before I went in and put this in there. As y'all can see, I just feel like it fits the drawer a lot better. These drawers are very wide, so I did still have a little bit of excess room, but I just put two of the acrylic organizers right there. So I'm gonna go in and organize all of my silverware. It is so aesthetically pleasing, y'all. Like I love looking at these drawers and just being in my kitchen so much more now that I have everything organized and looking the way I want. As y'all can see, this drawer here, it was a mess too. It was a little organized, but it wasn't doing it for me. So I took everything out of that one, vacuumed it out as well, and I actually decided that I wanted to put my seasonings in this drawer. So I'm gonna add in those risers where the seasonings will be placed, and then I'm gonna go in and take that other little acrylic organizer, plastic organizer, whatever, and vacuum it out and kind of just organize it a little bit better. I don't know if it's like just this household or if it's black households or what it is, child, but I feel like everybody just be collecting all of these little seasoning packs, sauces and stuff from, you know, fast food restaurants, and I don't know why we do that, but we do that, and I just organized them. That way we could still keep them, but they would look better. I should have just thrown them away. Don't be like me, throw them away, but we kept them. So I actually decided to go in and move that stuff to my junk drawer. I did have to blur that footage out because I had some personal items in there, but as y'all can see, once I organized it, it looked a lot better. And by the time that I was finished up with organizing the drawer, those dishes were done. So I actually did go in and throw in this little like knife organizer, as well as this little cup that I keep my big utensils and stuff in, and get those cleaned as well. But because I moved my knives to my drawer, I actually actually ended up putting that organizer away in the cabinet, and then I did go ahead and add all of my like big cooking utensils to my jar, but I did end up moving that, which you guys will see in like later in the video. I made that like a cute little decor area instead. So once that was done, I decided it was time to go ahead and organize all of my little seasoning jars. So as you guys can see, we have our little sticker labels here. I decided to go with the black ones because I just thought it was a little bit more aesthetic and it just matched my vibe. So I'm gonna add all of the labels to the jars and then kind of just match them up with the seasoning so that everything is like in alphabetical order, as well as just, you know, organized for me to pour everything in. With these stickers though, they don't come with every single seasoning, so I did have to write in my soul food seasoning. Please don't laugh at my handwriting, girl. I know it ain't the best, but I wrote that on there. And then it did come with this little like silicone funnel to be able to pour all the seasonings in. I do not recommend using that funnel. Like, it just made everything slow. Like, it just slowed the process down, so don't use that. Just dump everything in there and clean up your mess once you're done. So after I finished up, you know, pouring all the seasonings in there, I did go ahead and put them in a drawer, and look, they're just so aesthetically pleasing. I have it in alphabetical order. Like, girl, I feel like that girl. Like, it's just so stinking cute. So as y'all can see, this is a little decor area that I was saying I moved the little utensil jar from, and I actually moved it to beside the microwave. And then once I finished up with that area, I decided to go ahead and clean this oven. Before y'all come for me, I was not raised in a household where I saw anyone clean the oven. I'm not lying. I'm not just saying that because I'm a dirty ass bitch and I want attention or something like that. No, I genuinely have never seen my mom or anyone in my family for that matter clean the oven. So I genuinely did not know it needed to be clean. But I saw one person cleaning their oven in a YouTube video, and it inspired me to clean mine. So I got this easy off stuff. Mind y'all, I've been in this apartment for like 3 years now, and I've never cleaned this oven. But look at how well this product clean the oven. I highly recommend, and I also highly recommend you, whatever age you're at, whether you're in your teens or your early 20s, if you did not know that you can clean your oven, bitch, clean that fucking oven, because this shit was filthy. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the dirtiest oven y'all have ever seen in y'all lives, and I honestly am very embarrassed to say it, but I learned my lesson and I will keep my oven clean from here on out. But like I said, this was just a how you come up type thing. Like, if you don't see someone in your family or in your environment doing something, you're probably not gonna be bound to do it. So I'm happy that I figured this out, girl. But as y'all can see, once I cleaned it, it was still a mess. Like, it needed to be cleaned again. So I sprayed more of that stuff in there and just shut the oven, and we're gonna clean it a second time. Now I'm gonna be going in and just wiping down all of my like wood and drawers and everything. I love this wood cleaner from Method because it makes all of the wood super shiny. So I'm going in and wiping down all the cabinets. I have kind of a lot of cabinets in the kitchen, and I'm super short, so y'all will see I'm gonna have to hop up on the counters to clean some of the higher cabinets because my boyfriend went home, and it was just a mess, child. But I got it done. If you're a short girl like me and you have to get up on these cabinets, please be careful, y'all, because one time I was doing this and I literally almost bust my head open. Like, my pants ended up getting caught on the little knob, and I fell head first onto the floor from like, what is that, like 4 or 5 feet high. So please be careful, okay? But afterwards, everything was super clean, super shiny, as y'all saw. I did now go in and have a few more dishes from throughout the day that I was using while I cleaned and stuff that y'all didn't see. So I am going in and doing another load of dishes, and then once I'm finished up with the dishes, I am going to be moving into a day 2, because clearly day 1 was not enough, especially not for that oven. So of course we look like a baddie on day 1, cleaning, looking real cute, and of course I was fed up. But now it's time to move on to day 2. Day 1's fit was Skims. Day 2's fit is still Skims, y'all. Like, I love me a Skim set. One thing about it, you throw in a Skim set, put on a little makeup, and you gonna feel like that girl, okay? So like I told y'all yesterday, I still needed to clean the oven again because this is my first time cleaning the oven in like 3 or 4 years, I don't even know. So it wasn't a one and done type thing. This is gonna need like 3, maybe even 4 rounds of cleaning. So this is my second go round, and as y'all can see, it looked a lot better. I did leave that easy off product sitting in the oven overnight and then cleaning it, so that helped. But as y'all saw, there was still some more like heavy debris, so I put the oven on self clean this time. That way it'll just burn out anything that's still on like the floor of the oven, as well as just like on the walls, whatever, and we're just gonna clean that later. So once I finished up with that, I wiped off the outside of the oven, and then I decided it was time to move on to the living room because I was fed up with the kitchen at this point. Like, the oven just was a lot, y'all. It literally took so many hours to clean, but it's okay. So I'm gonna take everything out of my living room that's not supposed to be in here, and then we're just going to go in and spray down all of the mirrors in the house. As y'all know, I have a lot of mirrored furniture, and you guys were telling me to try out the foam glass cleaner, so I am going to be doing that in my next video. I actually already purchased it and I liked it a lot better. So if you have like mirrored furniture, take my besties advice and use the foam cleaner. Don't use the spray Windex because the foam cleaner works so much better, y'all. But yeah, I just wiped everything down, made sure everything was dust free, no handprints on the glass or anything, and then I moved into my little like area that's in the hallway, cleaned that mirror off, cleaned down the little table or whatever that is on, and then I went in and added my decor. If you guys are wondering where this decor is from, everything is linked in my Amazon storefront, so make sure y'all go and check everything out. Now we're gonna be going in and vacuuming the couch, so I'm gonna take off all of my like throw blankets and pillows and just give my couch a good old vacuuming because it needs it. I tell y'all all the time, I have nephews, my boyfriend be having company and they be eating on the couch sometimes, and it be a little dust and stuff. So we just made sure that was vacuumed off and clean, and then I made sure that my pillows and blankets and everything looked nice and everything was set up well. And then we're gonna go in and vacuum all of the dust off of my blinds because for some reason the blinds in this house get super dusty. So I'm going in and vacuuming those off, and then that was it for day 2. Again, fed up. But now we're gonna move on to day 3. By day 3, I said, oh no, baby, I'm not doing the hair down cute Skims outfit. No, I'm gonna throw on a sweat set, and that's exactly what I did. Today we're gonna be moving into the floors and the carpet, so I'm gonna be using this OxyClean like vacuum and powder stuff. I know if y'all grew up in the black household, y'all know exactly what this stuff is. Your mama used to put it all on the floor and it makes the house smell so good. So I've been using this for a few months now. I actually forgot about it. Like, I grew up using it, but I forgot. So I put that on the floor, and then I'm gonna let that sit, of course, so everything will smell good. And then the self clean go around in the oven was finished, so I'm gonna go in and wipe everything out. And unfortunately, I accidentally threw away the sponge that I was using to clean the inside of the oven, so I ended up having to just use wet paper towel, girl, but use a wet sponge. As y'all can see, I did also go in and like clean the little, what are these even called, the little trays or whatever that go inside the oven. And by this point I was done. Like, I felt like the oven looked much better than it did originally, so that was good for me, and that was it. I'll clean it again when it's time for my Sunday reset and it'll be sparkling, but at this point I'm done. Okay, now I'm going in and cleaning out the sink. I also made sure that I cleaned off the handle, and then we're gonna rinse that out and go into cleaning out the disposal. If you guys don't clean out your garbage disposal, I highly recommend these little Plink little droplets that you can get from Target. They're basically these little like ball droplet thingies. I don't even know. You put them in there and then you run some water and turn the garbage disposal on, and it makes everything smell like lemon and just really fresh. So I make sure I clean that out, and then we're gonna move into the floors. So as y'all saw, I just swept. Now I'm gonna go and fill up a pot, a really big pot actually, with some water so that we can mop. For my mop, I'm gonna be making my own little mixture. So I'm gonna start off with some baking soda, and then I'm gonna add a couple drops of soap, girl, just soap, and then some vinegar, and it will bubble up. little chemistry for your girl. But after I was done, I just added in that hot water once it started to boil, and then we're gonna go in and mop the floor. I love my old cedar spin mop. If you guys keep up with cleaning TikTok, then y'all have seen this mop. It's been going viral for years now. Literally, they have the best brand mops. So I'm gonna go in and just mop all of the wood floors in the house just to make sure everything was really nice and clean and just fresh. I did also want to make sure, because y'all know I had my Christmas tree and we used that white little like snow spray stuff, so I had to make sure the floor was good, because that stuff was like tracking all through the house. It was glitter on the floor from the ornaments, girl. It was a mess. So once I finished up with that, we're just gonna go in and vacuum all of that powder off the floor. It probably sat on the floor for about 20 minutes or so, and then we were finished up with cleaning. And you already know how I go, girl. Once you got a clean house, you gotta light the candle just to set the mood, set the vibe. And yeah, y'all, that's the end of this cleaning video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all want to see more of these, comment down below and let your girl know. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video.